With comic book movies being the biggest genre there is, I think we can all agree that we love when our superheroes are somewhat relatable. Nowadays, that's starting to feel rare, even with Spider-Man over the past years. But now we have one of our most relatable comic book movies in Marvel's Thunderbolts. The movie completely lives up to its hype and its promise of a group of underdogs fighting to become heroes. But I think the most important part of this movie that I found so enjoyable and so relatable was the obstacle in the way of them becoming heroes, and that is their past. A lot of people know that there is a villain in this movie, and that is the Void. But I was so happy to see a comic book movie where the final battle wasn't some big fight scene, and was rather a confrontation with the past. I will say that this movie focuses mostly on Yelena and the Sentry and their internal struggle. The whole theme of this movie is that we have a group of mercenaries that are trying to make ends meet, but they've never seen their true potential to be good. And in the attempt of trying to find their purpose, they have to come face to face with their past. I love the idea of the Void being more than just an all-powerful figure, and instead resembling the Void inside us all. There's something so meaningful in this movie about not letting the past define who you are. It's something that's been missing from recent Marvel movies and comic book movies in general. We see that fighting the Void isn't just about beating up the bad guy, but is instead about moving forward instead of giving in to the rage and hurt. Yeah, and a few months ago we got a movie where Captain America fights Red Harrison Ford. I'm not saying every comic book movie needs to have this level of depth. Some comic book movies thrive when they're just a fun popcorn movie, but it was nice to see a change of pace, and I found it fitting for this group of characters. Overall, The Thunderbolts is easily a top 10 MCU movie. I highly recommend you see it if you feel like watching a comic book movie instead of going to therapy. Or do both. I'm not a mental health professional. So, yeah.
Bye.